Hello and welcome to episode 9 of our Ameion campaign. In the last episode, we were able to finally annex a good portion of our vassals here. We still have 3 subjects remaining. We have Keorg, we have Marhead Varnyana, and we also have a march over here in Calavend. Now, I don't think we're going to mess with Calavend much. They could stay here as our march, but we are going to be annexing Marhead Varnyana, or Varnya, and also Keorg. We are almost done integrating them. We do need to improve with this vassal over here to make them like me more. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, we are losing a bit of money. We're losing a bit of money. There are a couple of reasons for that. Well, number one, our army is very expensive. We have too many cannons. But number two, when we moved our capital over to here, we moved our trade capital to probably the worst spot in Aelantir. It is literally a starting node. So no trade flows into here. All trade flows out. So we need to move our trade back over into Ameion for now. Eventually, we'll want to have Kionai probably. But for now, let's go ahead and move it back to Ameion. We do have the points, and we will move our trade city. And that should hopefully fix our economy problems, I hope, for the most part. We do have a lot of cannons, which we may need to delete, but that is okay. All right, as for the plan for today, we need to do some more expansion. We have a bunch of claims over here in this part of the continent, so I think we should go and take them. Now, we have a subjugation CB on Besalakai here, but they are allied to Ormam, which is not a pushover. They have 66,000 troops and are equal tech to us. That being said, I think we still want to go for the subjugation CB first, and then go back and take land from Ormam later. After that, we can then go and deal with good old Okti Haon here. Let's go ahead and get our troops on over to make that happen. Okay, we are still losing tons and tons of money. What if I transfer trade here instead? And we're transferring trade here. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we're losing a lot to the fact that we're running level 3 advisors, so we'll switch back to a level 1 advisor there. We're paying a lot to root out corruption right now as well, which we don't need to buy down quite as heavily. Yeah, our army maintenance is just too much. It's just too much. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of some of these cannons. They're so very unnecessary at this point. We just needed to build them for a mission. Same thing with these cab. Like, we're just going to delete them. They're not worth keeping around. Look at that. Just that alone saves us so much money. Puts us in the green. Cav and cannons, they are quite the expensive ventures. Not to be taken lightly by any means. All right, we'll put our leader in charge of that stack. And this one can go up here. And you can reinforce behind. Now, I'm not really thinking that there's going to be much of a problem here. We can even co-belligerize. We'll go for a subjugation CB, and we will declare the war. We are, much stronger than these guys. They just have enough to where it's not quite a super simple, easy pushover, just a kind of easy pushover. That being said, navally, we are not the strongest. Keorg got annexed, and because of that, we lost the battle. Huge. Huge. It changed our morale, and so we lost the battle. Funny. That's funny. That's good old EU4 antics right there. Do not cancel that core. No, thank you. I do want to state all this up since it's free states. Yes, please. Awesome. State that up too. Everything in here should be free states. Go ahead and do that. Did we get everything down here stated up? Yes, we did. Okay, that looks great. And then once we're finished with improving relations to 190 here, we will annex those guys. We are back to losing 42 ducats a month. We are over our enforcement by quite a hefty amount as well, which also does not help with our income. Are there any troops anywhere that I could get rid of that I don't really desire? I don't really desire these 9,000 cav. This stack. Goodbye. That's the stack I just inherited. So now we're only 1 over, and I will just delete this random infantry here. And hopefully that kind of fixes our economy. We have 6 colonial maintenance, which means we have another colony that I did not have before. Looking like this one. Yeah. Honestly, we're just going to abandon that for now and save the money. We can always make it back. And we'll make the rest of our money through looting in this war. So let's go ahead and make sure that we are still actively doing that. And you can make a move for their capital, take out their smaller troops while you're at it. That will do just fine. Yep, our navy is not going to be able to compete. Please make sure that you are all staying home at war. We did inherit 2 heavy ships, actually. 3 heavy ships, even, which is nice, because we do need heavies. We cannot be using galleys in this region. Yes, galleys are good on the coast, but with the people we're going to have to fight against, like Nur Dahanin, who's Cornite, and the Jaharian Exemplars, and Busalar, and Portnum, well, Portnum's not really a threat, and Vanberg Guild, we're going to need heavies. That is just the quick and simple of it. Not going to get away with fighting with galleys in this region of the world against the colonizers. It is just not going to work. At least not very effectively. I suppose you could probably push it through and just build a ton of galleys to try and make it work, but that doesn't seem like the best use of our time nor our resources. And to do that, we will go ahead and grab Call of the High Seas here to get that minus 50% heavy and light ship cost. That will also make it a little bit cheaper to upkeep these ships that we've grabbed. Now, we are over our naval force limit. It's not costing us too much, though, so I'm not too worried about it. Not too worried about it. If you have lots of heavy ships, they can get really expensive really quickly to be over your naval force limit. But since we only have 3 and we're only 1 over, it's not all that big of a deal. Not all that big of a deal. We are not ruthless. How dare you? Apparently that is an island. Huh. I don't like that province at the moment, because I can't get there. Cannot get there. All right, so here's where we're going to... Oh, God. That's a problem. How about no? Yeah, how about we go with a simple, solid no? What if we didn't do that? What if we simply did not do that? Put our best general in charge, and then we'll send this stack up to deal with these small guys. I was going to say, our biggest threat is that we have to get across the strait now, but it seems they are way too focused on, well, just getting to our capital. That seems to be their goal. Which, a valiant goal, sure, and a valid one to be sure, but maybe not the best idea they've ever had. Yeah, maybe not the best idea. Also not the best idea is the fact that I sent all my cannons away to that fight on Tech 13 instead of getting someone for the siege. So we're going to just start this siege with 6 guys, and after we fight, then we'll bring them back. All right, where are you going? Going to the steps here. You have a 4-3 general. We have a 5-4 general. Unfortunately, we do not have the Miltech 14. Do you have Miltech 14? No. You do have Dames 2, though. We'll grab that Diplotech, too. Naval morale is always good to have. All right, so here is a big battle for us. We actually have less discipline than they do, and equal morale. We'll go ahead and buy this discipline guy. That way it's a bit more even. But our infantry combat ability, I think, is going to carry us to victory. Yeah, look at that. The morale might have been close, but the damage was not. The damage was not even close. The 10% infantry combat ability just absolutely coming out and smacking them in the face. They were not prepared. And they're retreating into the wasteland, actually. They're not even retreating back to their core territory, I don't think. No, they're not. Well, we will chase them down. We will chase them down. Yes, we will. We'll find them, and we will ensure they don't cause any more problems, is the way we'll put it. We do have a debate in Parliament. Advisor cost seems very good, but so does land maintenance. Diplo support, admin support. I'll give you some Republican tradition. We'll take sides in Parliament. We will appease reactionaries. We'll use some Crown lands. We'll do some mill support. We'll grant Navy commissions. Don't really want to come in to a scapegoat here. Merchants Guilds and autonomy. Man, you guys want so much. I hate parliaments. They ask for way too much, for way too little. But I always feel like I need to do it, right? Because I click the button to summon the parliament. So I always feel like I need to complete it. But like, you really don't. You'll lose prestige, yes, which is bad. But it's not the end of the world. It's definitely not good, though. Definitely not good. All right, are you willing to peace out here? No. We are going to need to invest in a heavy fleet before the next war. That way we can actually cross and get over into their core territory. Because right now, we do not have the capability to do that. My God. Territorial core. Ah, I see. I see. But if I stake this up before I peace out, then I'll get more admin efficiency debuffs. I'd rather just wait until after I vassalize, then we can state up. Yeah? That makes sense in my brain. Which doesn't mean it makes sense, but it makes enough sense to me that it matters. All right, take these guys out and send our cannons on over to the siege. There is a colonist completed. We do have claims up in this region of the world, though I kind of want to finish colonizing this island as much as we can to beat out Laurent. I would rather Laurent not get more land than we absolutely have to give them. Absolutely have to give them. All right, you would peace out. You'll give me some money. I'll take that. I'll take some money and you will go away. And then we will go ahead and vassalize you. And the AE does not matter. Awesome. So you were down to 121. Why? I don't know. Weird. Okay, well, we've maxed our improved relations with them, so we just have to wait for them to get happy again. I guess we could influence them. We already are. We just send them money. There are things we could do, but not at the moment. Okay, let's get all of our boats together. Literally all the boats. All the boats. I want to know exactly what I have and where they're at. That doesn't mean we're going to be at peace or anything. We're still preparing for a war here. But I do want to have a little bit of a counting session, or a counting thing. Miltech 14 or Finnish quality. We're going to go ahead and finish quality ideas here, because it also finishes our national ideas as well. The Amtoli. The Amtoli are a series of fortifications created to repress the ever-present rebels that hide among the various hills of Tekend. Built in strategic positions that not only offer great defensiveness, but also easy access to supply lines and reinforcements, the Amtoli are always in perfect condition. Minus 15% fort maintenance and minus 2 national unrest, as well as artillery combat ability and some discipline. On top of that, we get some morale of armies and some siege abilities, which are pretty sweet, if I do say so myself. All right, we have 4 heavies. Let's go ahead and upgrade our ships here. We need to have at least 20 heavies, I think. Which means we're going to need to get rid of some light ships. Yay! We'll just go ahead and delete them. That's fine. That's fine. Let's go ahead and declare war on you. You have 77,000 troops. 77,000 troops, but we are still going to do this. For the province of Kaolion. Sure. Boom. And we're definitely going to go speed 4 in this war. Definitely not wanting to go too fast. All right. Make sure that we have 10,000 cannons here for the sieges and also like 10,000 troops. Just to make sure that if they do get attacked, no cannons on the front line. Go and get that siege down. You do need to have our siege general to do that. The rest of you, kind of slow down and then get there in time. You guys just go straight in, because you're already there. So we'll get our heavies built up, and that will allow us to cross these islands. That's kind of our big problem. Apparently they have troops that can land somewhere. What are you doing? What kind of shenanigans are you up to? Are you really going to land over here? Are you going to be dumb and land on my my colonial nation? Because that'd be kind of sweet. I'm not going to lie. Or mom needs a spy network. Okay. These are all super bad. We'll let the lottery decide. And we will turn them into a general, so hopefully they die. Yeah, we can build a spy network on you. That's not a big deal. I can definitely pull that off. You are. You are legitimately going to land 32,000 troops on my colonial nation. Thank you. Thank you for that. That is great news for the Poiuymews of the world, which there is, of course, only one. But it's great news for us. Because that means that they're not going to be bothering me for a while. Sure, go siege my vassal down. It's no big deal. I don't really care. It'll be worth a decent amount of war score, but not the end of the world. All right, go grab that. You guys walk around, grab these couple of provinces up north, and then hopefully... How many heavies do they have? They only have 8 heavies, so if we can get our heavies built by the time this war is done, and it looks like we should, then we'll be fine. We can cross over and take as much land as we want. Now, I only want to take my claims for right now. I don't need to take everything else, but I do want to prioritize these islands just for ease of access in the future. But we can grab, it looks like, everything that we need from them. Awesome. That's perfect. Now, our mom is probably going to be 2 wars to get everything in Devon, I would assume. And we'll feed some of this off to Vessel Lakai as well, who we should be improving with because they are a little bit angry. Little bit angry. These troops are dead. They are very, very, very dead. Okay. I was not expecting them to also move in over land. I guess that's my bad. I should have expected that. Well, I didn't want those troops anyways. They're expensive. Well, let's go say hello to his army, yeah? We've got all this secured. I say we just go say a quick little hello to our neighbors. Find those 40,000. They probably retreated by now. If they were smart, they've retreated across the strait. If they are not smart, they will be right here. Dang. They were, unfortunately, a little bit smart. A little bit smart. Okay, yeah, they have a lot of boats. They have a lot of boats. They might not be a lot of heavy boats, but they do have a lot of boats. Cross? We're going to keep trying to cross here. Eventually, they'll probably do it. Eventually, they'll probably do it. All right, well, we have taken war score, right? Yeah, okay. Whew. For a second there, I thought I might have chosen the wrong war score, or wrong war target, which would have been bad, to say the least. Would have been bad. Truce with these guys is up in 75, and you are allied to them. Not a big deal. Yeah, so we'll just eat him. We cannot eat these guys yet, but we do have to eat these guys. And I guess we just go speed 5 here while we wait. We are about to have some rebels pop up. So let's send the 19,000 back to deal with them. The rest stay up here. I am keeping an eye. Yeah, see, that's what I was afraid of. They're going to come back and land on us behind us. I mean, that's fine. It's just an easy stack wipe at that point. But it is annoying that we have to run back here and deal with it. Make sure to move these 20k too. Otherwise, they will die. Otherwise, they will die. Okay. He's dumb, so go kill him. You go there. Deal with rebels. Eventually, we're probably going to want a... Oh my god, he is chasing. He is chasing us in here. Yeah, we really, really need to secure this with a fort. Eventually, I would like to have, like, forts along the entire coastline here, because it is a little annoying that people could just land on us like this. But there's only one way to solve that, and it's to, you know, just build forts. Cities demand old rights, okay. And these guys are dead. They have nowhere to go. Wow, they have a lot of morale. Lot of morale. Yep, you're going to go right down here, and you're going to get stack wiped because you're trapped, because you're dumb. Okay, move on to the next guy. Looks like they just immediately backed off. They weren't able to pick off like a... Uh-oh. You... I hate you. Oh, I hate you. That is terrible. -10 from Elven Administration, non-adjacent. You can't even control that. You just sent that there to be a nuisance. To be a freaking nuisance. How dare you? You have plenty of territory here to colonize. Leave me alone. Shoo. Be gone. Also, Portnum, what are you doing? What? Why? Why must you colonize? Ooh, we can see Busalar, though. They only have 36,000 troops. They have a Selmuna on their throne. Oh, they're allied to Westham, that's why. I can also see Portnum, who is occupied by noble rebels. You are allied with Gowed and Lysaean, and guaranteed by Aelnar. Okay. Cool. So Aelnar's a thing. That's good to know. And they're guaranteed Portnum, which means Portnum's going to actually be a little bit tricky to deal with. Because Aelnar is sometimes no joke. Sometimes Aelnar is an absolute paper tiger. They've got nothing. You walk up, you destroy them, you move on. Other times, Aelnar is the worst thing you could ever see in your game, and they will decimate you. I'm hoping it's the former? Former. Yeah, the former. Hoping it's the former. I'd rather not deal with a strong Aelnar, though I guess it would make things a little bit more interesting, you could say. A little bit more interesting. These guys are retreating into the wasteland. Okay. My ships are being built. That is nice. That is nice. Go ahead and walk over here and get ready. We should be able to sink all these ships without too much issue. Yeah, you keep going and deal with these rebels. That is importante. Yeah, grab that. Have I developed institution? I have. I just need money. I wish I would have looked at that beforehand. Not that it really would have mattered. I could take a loan. I should take a loan. They're Tech 14. That's a pretty big difference. I don't think it's really going to make a difference in this war, though. Like, it's kind of already fought and won. They're down to 35,000 troops. Yeah, I think we're good. I do have this colonist that I didn't send out because I'm, you know, me. So we'll just send that colonist there. Bigger name on map, too. I need to get this for a mission anyways. All right, we have an election. You're all bad. We'll apparently get the worst one. You're landing again. You would think that you'd learn the first time. You'd think. But after the first time, you go, maybe we shouldn't do a naval landing. Oh, you went to the island. You are smarter than I give you credit for. Smarter than I give you credit for. Fair enough. Fair enough. Apparently we built 2 ships here. But once these 2 are done, then we're going to go for a naval combat. There we go. All right. The 18 heavy ships are ready to rock and roll. Does this give us morale at all? No, it does not. Okay. Let's get an admiral who's bad. And let's go and deal with these guys. And the only way we know how, which is to fight them on the water, I guess. Embrace institution, take Diplotech. Yeah, we really have to catch up on tech. It's fine, it's fine. All right, I don't know if we actually won the naval engagement or if they just ran away. I've got no clue. I was not paying enough attention. I will not lie to you. I will not lie to you. Suspects, neighbors. Yes, it's Ormom. I don't know what Ormom did, but they are definitely at fault. 100% at fault. They did it. And I have no evidence, but you have to believe me because I told you so. Because I simply told you so. All right, move these boats over. I want to fight his navy very badly. I want to see where our navy's at comparatively. We have 0.1 less morale, but we do have way more naval engagement with. Apparently, we also have a flagship. We have a flagship. Okay. Cool. We should decimate his ships. Yeah, like it shouldn't... Oh, God. Yeah, it shouldn't even be close. We did lose a heavy, but we also captured a heavy. Right? Did we capture a heavy? Why am I not able to think about where I would see that? It would be here. I captured 4 ships. No, I just lost a heavy. That's fine. 1 heavy is well worth the price. Well worth the price of winning the war. There we go. An instant stack wipe on 5k troops. And we'll now move into the main continent of the homeland that we had once before, but have not been to in quite some time. We will repair our ships up. We will delete this galley, because galleys are gross, and I do not want it. I do not want it. We will blockade to get a little bit more siege ability going. We will take tech, and now they do not have the tech advantage that they had beforehand, which is going to be super huge for us. Super huge. We'll go for the mercs, I guess. There we go. And let us now spread into the continent. It's, well, island, I guess. Island itself. And start to occupy things. Spy ring is busted. Okay. Whatever. I do need pretty much 100% war score. So you could just, you know, give up. That'd be swell. That'd be grand, even. Would even go as far as say it would be grand. Both of you are bad. Not gonna lie. I kind of want a trade guy. Level 3. I want a level 2, but I'll take a level 3. Our truce with Ormom is up. Now, I know what I said about not taking land on the main continent here. Main island. But it wouldn't be the worst idea to grab, say, Seedlar, and then use that to go and immediately siege down Ormom super quickly. Do I have the war score for that? I do. Eventually we'll need it. It might cause problems. But what is EU4 without causing problems when you think about it? When you think about it. What is EU4 if you're not causing problems? Alright, core all of that up. Upgrade our cav. Move all of our infantry down to this province. Fix our ships. Okay. We can also go fight these guys at some point. Literally any point. It does not matter. Unless there's a mission that particularly gives me something good. If we own all provinces here and they're all 30 dev. Oh, right. I need to convert these. How many use of separatism do we have? Still quite a bit. Okay, so for that mission, we have to culture convert them. That requires that. One of the province is in the Saruron area. And then we can get an extra missionary. Okay, that's fine. If I own everything in the Devond region, I get a subjugation of CB on Anasikion, which doesn't exist. So that's not all that useful. And we need to own all this. Okay, so we have some colonization stuff we need to do. And we need to start moving into this region to take out this guy. Hopefully sometime in the near future. They have a 6-star admiral. A 6-star admiral. That is a bit nerve-wracking. It's not going to stop me from going to war, but it is a bit nerve-wracking. Hello, Ormom. I would like to take... what's your highest development province over here? 14, 12, 6, 14, 6, 5, 8, 4, 10. All right. 14 dev. What about up here? Anything crazy out of nowhere? Super high development? 22. There we go. All right, let's declare for the highest dev one. So that is MCHAOS. Because if you don't know, you get a reduction to the cost of the war score if you make it to a war goal. Leave half the troops behind here. I feel like I'm missing troops. It might just be those ones that got stack wiped, though. That might be the troops I'm thinking of. It's also these 19,000, but they need to stay there for rebels. Hey, how's it going? Weren't expecting that now, were you? We're not expecting that. You thought maybe I might attack from the other side again, but not from the island itself. Question of rights. I don't care. I don't care. Yeah, you don't have any cannons, so there's no point in sending you one to a siege. Clementar, separatists, go say hello. There's a lot we could convert here. We might as well get started on it. Oh, I forgot to state everything up. That's okay. I can give out some more land rights. Let's go for that governing capacity there. That will help us out quite a bit. Obviously, we can't afford to full core everything yet. We can maybe partially core it. Like half state. There is value in half stating. 50% autonomy is better than 90. Without a doubt. Okay, say goodbye to those troops and say goodbye to those troops. Cool. Bada bing, bada boom, no problems. No, okay, they still have 34,000 troops. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I thought they were gonna be out of troops though. That's fine. Just quickly go back over here, pop the navy out, and you guys are just gonna carpet siege them. Get all this occupied real quickly. Don't even worry about it. Not a problem. Not a problem. There we go. And then we'll move over back to our mainland, and we will relieve sieges and whatnot. Yes, we will take that tech. Ooh, this one's definitely important, too, for that galleon. Definitely want that galleon. All power cost sounds great, but you are not the right culture nor the right religion. So, no. Yeah, we gotta not hire you. Sorry. I would like to upgrade somebody. I'm here for like a long-term investment into a person, you know? I guess level 3 production efficiency isn't too bad. I believe that gives us some kind of settler thing, right? Is it... It's not like settlers per year. Is it new settler chance? Yeah, from production efficiency. We get 5.6% more from production efficiency. I don't know how that works, but you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. That's just one of those things I don't think about very often. That like I know is true, but it doesn't feel like is true, you know? Like it feels like I'm lying to myself whenever I talk about that. Like, why would production efficiency give you more settlers? I don't know, but it does. It just does. Bjarnrik is going to attack people, so we can see Bjarnrik now. All right, fair enough. Let's fight their navy again. And we sunk their flagship. Beautiful. Beautiful. We truly do rule the waves. All right, let's retreat. Also, did you know if your boats are retreating, or if someone else's boats are retreating, they block you from moving, which is crazy to me. Like, that just seems so wrong. Why? Like they're retreating, they wouldn't be able to do anything. I don't know. It just seems weird. Just seems weird. Might just be me though. All right, go ahead, grab these couple of provinces, wipe those troops. Grab there, and unsiege that for me, please. I do want to take out their navy, if we could. I think we just stack wiped them. No, they ran over here. Cowards. The cowards. Right, just move across. We do want to grab these islands, because we do need to take them in this war. And I do want to prioritize taking the islands over taking the stuff on the mainland, because islands are a much, much larger pain to deal with if you don't own them. Much, much larger pain. First of all, let's take everything up in here. And then we can take a couple provinces down here that we can feed over. Nah, or we can go for a better border. Sure. I kind of want to have control over this and this. Centers of trade. That's just a marketplace. That's okay. Yeah, I like that. I like that. We'll just feed that off to our vassal. Ooh, we can't. We'll do that. Final answer. No. Oh, God, I'm so indecisive. Final answer. Peace deal. Final answer. Yes. 629 admin points. I sure hope you are all ready for some coring issues. High death wind effects. Well, let's not go back over there. That sounds kind of bad. I know that might be a crazy take, but high death winds, it sounds kind of bad. All right, luckily we're not overextended or anything like that. We are still under our governing capacity. We are going to be getting corruption. Let's buy that out a little bit more to make sure it doesn't cause any major issues. And we will walk some troops over into this region. We won't declare immediately, but I do want to be ready to declare on Nakar Mlarek here. That would be a nice thing to do. We brought too many troops over. Bring another couple of them back to deal with the rebel situation that will undoubtedly make itself appear. Undoubtedly. But that was a good chunk of land there. Oh. Cancel these. Cancel. Cancel. Grant over to you. Yes, we don't need to core those. He can core those. And then we'll just integrate him later. It'll be super cheap for us to do so. Take out these rebels. Unsiege his province. Make sure you have a general, please. Come on. Don't go fight without a general of any kind. And a general dies, as I said that. Apparently he did not like that take. He did not like that take. But that is all the time that we have for today. So we'll have to finish up our expansion here next time. And then, I mean, we're probably going to start fighting the colonizers, I would assume. Like, we're going to have to do that soon because they're stealing all my rightful clay. This is all rightful Ameion clay, and they do not belong here, and we're going to send them packing back to Canor. But that is going to do it for today. I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.